For those of you like myself and Gemma, we have to plan our holidays a little bit further in advance. You've got a chance of securing a place on an amazing cruise in May for under £1,000. This is for 2 weeks with Princess Cruises. They've just picked up some great awards this week, actually, haven't they? Won a fantastic award when it comes to luxury cruises. So, here's a little taster of Princess.
Yes, and we are on the Caribbean Princess, which is a lovely, large cruise liner. She's one of the largest ships, actually, within the Princess Cruises fleet. She carries about 3,100 passengers and has 900 balcony staterooms and is very, very impressive. The suites are really luxurious. The food has been inducted into the prestigious Chambre des Rôtisseurs, which is in English, is a gastronomic society. So basically what that tells you is that the food is delicious. Whether it's Italian or whether it's a big juicy steak that you want in Sterling Steakhouse, or a lovely meal in the plush island dining room, there's something for everybody. Broadway-style theatre productions, and they are also really famous, of course, for their movies Under the Stars. And if you just want a cosy space, you've got Wheelhouse Bar, Churchill Lounge, or the Crooner Bar. There's something for everyone. And
as I mentioned, they just picked up a great award. It was the 2014 British Travel Awards. They won the Best Luxury Cruise Line. So, yes, you were going to have a fantastic time.
Congratulations.
Right, should we see where we're going to then, Gemma?
Yes, so we are sailing from Southampton, and then we've got a couple of days at sea, again, where you can just kick back and enjoy the ship and all she has to offer. And then on day 5, you will be sailing into Barcelona, which we have, of course, we've already spoken about Barcelona earlier on, but again, just to reiterate, it is one of the most beautiful places in Europe. There is so much to do and see. It's got really distinct neighbourhoods. I would definitely go to the old city, which is kind of the heart of everything. But you've also got the port area itself, which has got loads to do and see. You don't actually need to leave the ship that far to see the aquarium. There's an IMAX theatre, some amazing shops. But do go to Las Ramblas as well, where there's this big, amazing market and historic opera house. Barcelona's fantastic. You'll really enjoy your day there. And then day 6, we are going to Corsica. Now, Ajaccio is a very interesting port. You will see references to Napoleon everywhere because, of course, very famous Napoleon Bonaparte was born there in 1769. It's got a kind of French influence and an Italian influence here as well. You can go to Napoleon's house and visit the museum there, or just stroll around with what is a very, very pretty harbour, actually. Lots of artists, good restaurants and unusual little shops. Then day 7, you're sailing to one of my favourite cities in the world, Roma. It's just so beautiful. If you haven't been, honestly, I think it's even more beautiful than Paris, I really do. And of course you've got the Vatican, you've got the Sistine Chapel, the Colosseum. I mean, Rome, you would be weird if you got bored there because the sights are just stunning. The Trevi Fountain, of course, all the places that you've seen in the movies. But please go to the Colosseum, it's incredible. And then on day 8, we are sailing into Livorno, which is obviously in Italy, where you can either go to Florence or Pisa.
And we mentioned that you saw that earlier, but say the choice is yours. I had to do the
You had to do the Leaning Tower.
I did. I thought I had to do it.
But you know, now you've done that, and it is so cool. But Florence as well has just got so much to offer. Absolutely amazing.
And let's really look at say
oh
Florence,
yeah, I mean, look at it, Sean. Isn't that? It's like something out of a film. It's just beautiful, or almost like it looks like you know, CGI, doesn't it?
Yes.
Yeah, really, really beautiful. And then on day 9, you are sailing into Genoa. And the old port is really close to the marine terminal where, like today's cruise ships now dock. And it's a real charming blend of old and new. You've got cafes and shops and a movie complex. But you can see there, it's still so stunning. You've got the steep green hillsides from the Ligurian Sea and all those Mediterranean colours, those pinks and reds of the houses. So you'll get your cameras out. It's really romantic and pretty. You've got pedestrian-only streets as well, so nice for wandering around at your own pace. And the Cathedral of San Lorenzo. And these are all within a 10 to 20-minute walk of the port as well. Christopher Columbus is probably the most famous celebrity to have come out of Genoa. Lots of art, lots of museum, Baroque palaces. So much to do and see. Day 10, we sail into Marseille, which of course is a famous old port, bustling with atmosphere. Day 11, we're at sea, and then day 12, we're into Gibraltar to see the Rock of Gibraltar, and then another couple of days at sea and back to Southampton.
Now, when you think about this, you can secure your place on board this stunning ship. You're away for 2 weeks in May. You can secure your place with only deposit, and it is a fantastic offer. You'll know if you're quite familiar to cruising, to get a price of what, £500 a week with Princess at this time of the year is really, really good.
Yeah.
And we can even give you, by the way, free specialty dining. And we said that's up to $50 per couple as well. So one specialty dining experience is included for a limited period as well.
Yeah.
We've got a massive audience tonight. I know a lot of you are booking your cruises for next year. So specialty dining included up to $50 per couple. Now, really important. We worked out the parking for 40 nights would cost you £154, okay? That's approximately. If you book a night at the Meon Valley Marriott in Southampton, you'll be able to stay there for the 2 weeks. You can do that for £140 for a couple or £70 per person, and we'll give you free parking and your port transfers, and you'll be able to really relax pre-cruise.
And know that your car's safe as well, actually. I know
Very
it sounds
true.
like a funny thing, but you know it's all taken care of, you can relax.
So honestly, do ask us about staying at the Meon Valley Marriott